I'm finally making one of these videos, whatever you would call these types of videos. I think we all saw this day coming. Someone who daily uploads most days will eventually talk about the lack of TF2 content and how there's nothing fun or original you could do in this game anymore, and a bunch of other like depressing and sad stuff about how TF2 is treated and that nobody can come up with anything original. It's just impossible. Except that's just kind of like not what I'm doing. In fact, this video is pretty much the exact opposite of what you'd expect. So anyone that wanted to hear me be negative about the future of TF2 content, I'm very sorry, but this video is not for you. I'm not sure if it's just me, but I definitely feel like there's some people within this community that almost want the game to fail, or they want to watch TF2 YouTubers to see the game fail. There's been multiple times where I've uploaded a pretty cool video where the idea, at least in my opinion, is fairly original or at least entertaining. And I get one or two comments basically saying TF2 content is dead, or I guess you're running out of ideas. Which now that I think back on, it might just be a jab at my content. Anyway, let's just assume that these comments are on about the general TF2 content scene, if you would even call it that. And the fact that according to almost everyone, there's nothing left to do in this game, and that every single video idea that anyone can ever come up with has already been done before. And I think every single time I always reply to them saying that that's really just not the case. You're telling me that in a game with 9 classes, over 100 maps, thousands of hats, hundreds of thousands of weapon combinations, and a possible million different features that you could use, that every single video idea that anyone could ever come up with has been done. That's what we're saying. Okay? I personally am under the impression that TF2 content is definitely not drying out, and there's still so many untapped areas of content that people will still come up with and create content around, and I am happy to die on that hill. People have been trying to tell content creators that TF2 content has been dead for years and there's nothing original you can do. People have also been saying that the game has been dead for years, but this has been the best year TF2 has had yet in terms of like player numbers. The bots suck, but you know what? People are still playing. Like at the time people were saying stuff like that, Soundsmith had released his stereotypes videos and people went crazy for that. It was an insane series, something that was original, or even if it wasn't, nobody ever made a stereotypes video like Soundsmith before that. Now, there's probably hundreds of stereotype videos made exactly like Soundsmith's from people wanting to make videos like that. Another example being Homogeneo's 10 stages videos. Again, a super cool concept which people went crazy about that hasn't been done in TF2 before, at least that I've seen. And if it had been done before, Homogeneo stepped it up massively, and now everybody makes 10 stages videos like Homogeneo did. But people will see series like that and still say there's no content in this game when these content creators are consistently proving people wrong. I honestly can't wait to see what the next big series is and kind of who comes up with it, because it could just be somebody that we've never heard about before coming out with this insanely amazing series that nobody's thought about doing. I have no idea who it will be, what the series would look like, what it will even be about, but I know that there will be more series like the Stereotype series, like the 10 Stages series that somebody will come up with and people would go absolutely mental for. I'm someone who likes planning out video ideas way before I actually need to make them, so I've written down a video idea for every single day until the end of February so far, and I like to think that there's quite a few original ideas in there, and ideas that a lot of people will find to be really entertaining. Now, I could just be a little bit biased, but I definitely haven't seen some of the ideas I've come up with be done in TF2 before. And even though I've planned those videos out already, I will still come up with more between now and actually making them that I want to make before that, which has happened quite a lot in December actually, so all of my December plans that I made ages ago have already been thrown out the window multiple times. I'm tempted just to tweet out some video ideas I might not use and see if anybody takes them and does something cool with them. So follow my Twitter if you want to see that, I guess. If I space my videos out a bunch more, I reckon that with the videos I've planned out already, I could go to the end of next year with what I've got already. But my attention span is that of a goldfish, so I'd lose interest in a video if I worked on it for more than 3 or 4 days. A lot of people ask me why I don't make videos every week or every like couple of days or something like that. That's the reason. I'd get bored of what I'm making and you'd never see a video from me ever again. And I kind of feel like daily content just kind of suits me better. Like, I like doing stuff like this. I enjoy it and I know what to do, kind of. So yeah, I do want to do some bigger projects soon, but I like what I'm doing. I think some of this issue kind of comes from the fact that people put creators in boxes, or the creators themselves accidentally put themselves in a box in terms of their content. Like, I used to be a trading YouTuber, and I used to market myself as that, which was a huge mistake. And it took a lot of making other types of videos and phasing out trading content to now kind of sit in the casual YouTuber box instead of the trading one. And I still think that I'm trying to do other stuff that doesn't quite fit into that same casual TF2 YouTuber thing. Like my informational series where I talk about every single weapon in the game, how to use it, the stats of it, all of that stuff. But then I also do like Mr. Beast stuff in TF2, like giving people unusuals for doing simple stuff just because I find that fun. Which, by the way, I uploaded one like yesterday, day before. So if you haven't seen it, I'd go watch it. I really like that video. And that is just like 2 examples of the content I make. And I feel like I'd have a hard time fully describing what content I actually do. Because any given day I could do something completely different. And I honestly think that's one of the reasons that I find coming up with TF2 video ideas not that difficult. Is because I don't limit myself in terms of what content I have in my head that I make. So when I did trading videos before and came up with an idea that wasn't trading, I never used to really want to do that because it wasn't what I did on YouTube. Now I kind of just do the ideas I have, and if it's something different, then it's something different, and hopefully people like it. I definitely think the ideas are out there if you're willing to sit and think about them, and if it is something slightly different to what you already do, then you need to be willing to try something else out for a little bit. You never know, that could be the thing that you love making the most and that actually does really well on your channel. I have no idea. I don't think I'd be sitting at 100,000 subs if I kept making training videos, so I'm definitely very grateful that you guys kind of allow me to kind of make whatever TF2 content I feel like, and you still seem to really enjoy it. So a massive thank you to you guys for just letting me do that. I spend a lot of time brainstorming. My brain never switches off from videos and video ideas and stuff I want to do on stream. Like while I'm streaming and talking about something else, the amount of times I distract myself with an idea I come up with is ridiculous. I don't know if that's a little bit obsessive or like that's a little bit too much. But that's how I kind of think of these ideas, and I like a lot of the ideas I come up with. And I think there's so many amazing TF2 YouTubers that come up with like amazing ideas all the time, like Lazy Purple's How It Feels series. Incredible, like absolutely insane. I still watch pretty much every single one of Uncle Dane's videos that he puts out. I don't even play NG, and I still watch every single video. I don't know, I'm kind of under the impression, I'm definitely under the impression that TF2 content isn't drying out, and that if the right people have the right ideas, we can definitely keep TF2 videos being pumped out for a good couple of years yet. And you never know, if Valve makes a couple of updates or something, it would be cool. I'm not expecting anything, but an update would make content way easier. I don't know. I'd love to hear what you guys have to think. Do you think TF2 content is drying out? What kind of TF2 content do you actually like watching? I guess that would be quite interesting to know. Basically, I just want to know what you think. So even if you disagree with anything I've said in this video, comment it down below. I'd love to have a conversation with you about it. And I would love to actually read other people's thoughts and get other people's side of this because I'm wrong a lot of the time. So I'd love hearing what other people say. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you leave this video a like and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. It would mean a lot to me. But with that, that's all I have to say for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it once again. Thank you all so much again for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.